Good evening. Hello, welcome. This is our 5th annual musical. So give us all a round of applause that we've made it 5 years. I'm Pat Cobb. I'm the director of ENAACT, and I will be your host for the evening. So I would like to ask Ricky Gobert to come up and lead us in prayer. He is one of our ENAACT dads, as well as a youth pastor at First Baptist Church here in New Braunfels. So, Ricky.
Thank you. Would you pray with me? Father, we thank you for our time together. Father, I do praise you for who you are. Thank you for the boys and girls and the students that will be performing tonight. Father, I think I can say that they want to honor you and with the talents and the gifts that you've given them. I just pray that tonight would be pleasing to you. And Father, they would just have fun in your name. So we just thank you for those who have done production, those who have done stage, sound, lights, everything about this, Father. Just thank you for all the hours and the heartfelt attitude of just wanting to honor you. So we give you tonight. Pray that your hand would be upon it. And I ask this in Christ's name. Amen.
Thank you. Okay, first I want to just a couple of things to remind you of. If you can please refrain from any flash photography. And also remember just to turn your cell phones off. Our first show of the evening is Ester, and it's done in VeggieTale style. It's done by our elementary students. So sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you.
A wise man once said not to fear greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Ooh, who is it?
Your Highness, the king was wondering if you could make him a sandwich.
But it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it says he's the king, and whatever he says goes.
Well, I'm the queen, and the king can make his own sandwich.
Okay, out you go.
You can't do this to me. I'm the queen.
You want to bet? The king can do whatever he wants. He's the king. And don't come back.
Don't you think that might have been a little harsh?
Oh, no. If she'd gotten away with that, no one would ever listen to you.
What am I going to do now?
It looks like we're going to have to find you a new queen.
Make me a sandwich.
This is a story of a great person. Now, it's hard to say if our hero was born that way or just born at the right time and decided to do the right thing. I suppose you can be the judge of that.
Oh, and one more thing. Our hero isn't a king. He's an ordinary girl.
Now, wait a minute. Let me see if I got this straight. Esther,
Yeah?
so you saw your friend steal an apple.
Yeah, that's right.
So she didn't pay for it. You saw it happen, and now you don't know what to do.
Yeah, what should I do?
What do you think you should do?
Well, I suppose I should tell her it was wrong and that she should pay for it.
Sounds like a good answer.
Yeah, but I'm too scared.
Esther,
Yeah, Cousin Em?
how long have I been your cousin?
Well, pretty much forever.
Yeah, give or take a few. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Well, no, I guess.
You never need to be afraid to do what's right. There are problems out there a lot bigger than stolen apples. Like that one. It's Haman. That guy hates me.
Him! Make way for Haman! The teams are in man! Hello, honorable people of Persia. His Royal Highness, King Xerxes, finds himself, for reasons that do not concern you, in need of a new queen. I would like to ask all eligible young ladies to please come with me. Young lady, that means you.
If it's all the same to the king, I think I'd rather stay right here.
I didn't ask if you were interested. The king needs a queen. Get in the wagon.
Essie,
But-
for your own good, you should probably go.
But sir, I need to stay here so I can take care of my...
Did you shush me?
What? No, I was shushing.
Hey, I know you. You're Mordecai.
Hello, Haman.
You can call me sir. You know we both work for the king, but compared to me, you are a gnat.
The G is silent. It's Nat.
Are you calling me a gnat?
No.
Are you calling me stupid?
No.
You get in the wagon. You bow to me.
No.
Bow.
No.
Bow.
I gotta know one except my God and my king.
Get in the wagon.
But I want to stay with my...
Did you touch me again?
No! Boy, Essie, get in the wagon. I'll explain later.
Mark my words, old man. One of these days. One of these days.
Essie? Essie?
Cousin Em.
Okay. Sorry about all the shushing. But look, Haman hates us, hates the whole family. And if he knew I was your cousin, he'd hate you too. And then you could be in grave danger. Esther, you mustn't let anyone here know that you are part of our family.
But I don't even want to be here. Why do I even have to be here?
Oh, Esther, I don't know the future, but God does. Maybe there's a reason. I'll come visit you.
Tell me why I don't understand. Tell me why, or show me your hand. Tell me why, because I can't see my way through. What now should I do? I need to get dressed.
Puppies are cuddly, puppies are cute. They're never nasty or mean. I'll give a home to all those puppies if ever one day I were queen.
That was contestant number 37, Miss Alethea.
What am I gonna do with all those dogs? Next.
We're supposed to do it.
Kittens are aloof, kittens are ugly. They're always nasty and mean. I'll make a law to get rid of all the kittens if ever one day I were queen. Woo!
But I like kittens. Next.
Now, all the way from Babylon, the home of the Hanging Gardens, Miss Babylon.
What am I supposed to do again?
A song. You're supposed to sing a song. Didn't you prepare anything?
I guess I wasn't expecting to get this far.
Well, please sing something. You're making me look bad.
I think I do remember a song my grandmother used to sing.
The battle is not ours. We look to God above, for He will guide us safely through and guard us with His love. So do not be afraid. We need not run and hide, for there is nothing I can face when God is at my side.
Oh, yes, we have a new queen. What is your name, dear? Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Queen Esther.
Esther! Esther, I just heard the news. You're the queen of all Persia.
Yep.
Well, you gotta be at least a little excited.
But no one even asked me if I wanted to be queen.
Oh, Esther, you always did have a mind of your own. I always liked that about you. Oh, don't worry, there must be a reason. But hey, tomorrow you'll be introduced to the court. Boy, that'd be fun. Get some rest, Esther. My cousin, queen of all Persia. Who knew?
Hello, King.
Who are you?
I am Big Fan, your royal chef.
I don't remember inviting...
Every newlywed needs a cake, no?
My, that's lovely. You made this for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you shouldn't have. It really looks delicious. Why don't you bring me over a piece?
Well, I was thinking that you could come over here and eat it.
Why would I need to?
King, you can only appreciate the true confectionery masterpiece in the proper light.
Light, huh? Well, I guess that makes sense. I guess I could come over there for a piece.
Well, hey, who's this guy?
I am Big Fan, your royal chef.
I've never seen you.
I'm, new.
He made me a cake. Isn't that nice?
Did you invite him?
No.
Did you tell him what can happen to someone who appears before you uninvited?
No, I was too busy thinking about the cake. Doesn't it look yummy?
Stop, it's a trap!
Why is there a piano on my cake?
Stop! Seize them! Aren't you the Macaroni Brothers? The most wanted criminals in all of Persia?
Yes, we are.
And we would have taken over the kingdom if it hadn't had been for that meddling queen.
You saved my life.
Well, actually, Your Highness, it was that good guard Mordecai. He alerted me to the big piano about ready to fall on your head. It was Mordecai that saved your life.
Well, Mordecai.
Well, King, what should the punishment be for these two dangerous criminals, the most wanted criminals in all of Persia, who appeared before you uninvited and who tried to drop a piano on your head?
Well, let's see. Should probably be pretty steep, huh?
I think the punishment should be banishment to the island of perpetual decay! Dun, dun, dun! You don't mean the island where it's tickle day and night? Night and day? Without stopping?
Even if you say
Please, I'm innocent.
Oh,
There are two things you don't do in Persia. One of them is trying to drop a piano on your king's head. The other is appearing before the king uninvited. Looks like the Macaroni brothers figured these two things out the hard way.
Now, it might seem that things are going pretty well for Esther and Mordecai. After all, they had just saved the king's life. But Haman had something else up his sleeve. You see, nothing could be worse for Haman than for his enemy Mordecai to be on the king's good side. If the king liked Mordecai better than him, it might jeopardize his whole position as second in command. So Haman came up with his own stinky little plan.
Your Highness, I believe there's much to fear.
How is that possible? The Macaroni brothers are no longer here.
A much greater danger may await you now.
How is that possible?
Your permission, Your Highness. I'll tell you how.
Go on.
It's my duty to inform you if I'm correct. To ignore this great emergency would be neglect. It's the motto of my office, to serve and protect. There are those who walk among us who show no respect.
Oh my goodness, tell me about these people.
The sneaky little family, the sneaky little thing that sticks their stinky noses into matters of the king. I fear if they're not dealt with, the prospects make me weep. A sarcophagus is where you'll sleep.
The nerve, I'm disgusted.
They're those who can't be trusted.
That stinky little family who do stinky little things.
That sticks their stinky noses into matters of the king.
For crimes against the kingdom, their punishment is steep.
The island of perpetual tickling is where they'll sleep.
The law is now adjusted.
For those who can't be trusted. Ha! Mordecai is busted.
There are those who can't be trusted.
Oh no. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Cousin Mordecai, what is it?
Oh, he's done it. He's finally done it.
Who? Done what?
It's an edict. In a few days, all of us, the whole family, will be sent to the island of perpetual tickling.
Oh, who did this?
Haman, I told you. He hates us, hates the whole family. And he's got the king to sign this, and we'll all be banished.
Oh, what are you going to do?
That's just it. I can't do anything. I'm just a guard. But you,
What do you mean?
you are the queen. You must go to him. You must go to the king.
What? Don't you know what happens to people who go before the king uninvited?
Esther,
Remember the Macaroni brothers?
Esther, there is no other way. You're the only one who can stop this.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I didn't even want to be the queen. You're smart, Mordecai. Think of another way.
Esther, there is no other way.
I wasn't even brave enough to go to my friend about the apple. And now you want me to go to the king? Even if he doesn't banish me, why would he listen to me? I mean, Haman is his right-hand man.
Esther, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you this. You wanted to know why you were here, why you became queen. I told you God must have a reason. Maybe he put you here for such a time as this, Esther. You never need to be afraid to do what's right. I'll pray for you. We'll all pray for you.
Why? I don't understand. Tell me why, or show me your hand. Tell me why, because I can't see my way through. Why?
A wise man once said, another one of them wise guys once said, that in the moment of truth, a great person does not have to think about what he's going to say or do. He just speaks and does what is right.
Esther knew what she had to do was right, so she figured she didn't have to be nervous. All right, so she was a little nervous. Give her a break.
So, we're all set. In 2 days, we'll be rid of that dangerous family forever!
Good work, Haman. What would I do without you?
Hey, who invited the queen? Did you invite the queen?
No, I don't remember inviting her, but that's okay. Come on over here, Queenie Pooh. I don't know if anybody told you. But popping up uninvited is generally discouraged around here.
By death or banishment?
But my little Queenie Pooh can come and visit me anytime she wants. Now, what is it you want? Just tell me, it's yours.
Well, if it pleases the king, there is something that I'd like you and Haman to come to dinner tonight, please.
Isn't that nice? She's inviting us over to dinner.
Uh-huh.
What time?
Say 8?
8 it is.
See you then.
That's nice.
She's a keeper.
And don't get me wrong, appearing before the king uninvited is a very brave thing. Telling the king his right man hand's a weasel, that's especially difficult.
What if he doesn't believe her? If he doesn't believe her, well, let's just say that wouldn't be so hot for our girl. No, Esther was waiting for just the right way to spring the news to him.
So she invited them over for dinner, but she just couldn't get the courage to tell the king about Haman.
And at the end of dinner, she asked him to join her for a second night of feasting. The real reason I invited you both here tonight was to see if you'd like to join me again for dinner tomorrow night.
Well, sure.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Well, hello there. Guess there's not much to say, Mordecai? Seeing how in 2 days you'll be waking up in Chuckle City. You know, I just got back from dinner with the king and queen. They invited me again to dinner again tomorrow night. I guess they just like me. Why don't you like me? You know, it wouldn't be too hard to show me that you like me. Just a little bow. That wouldn't be too hard, would it? Who knows? I might be able to work something out for you and your family.
Arrogance is not fitting for a fool, Haman, much less is lying fitting for a right-hand man. I'll never bow to you.
Well, maybe this foolish right-hand man can arrange for you to take your trip to Diggle Town tonight.
Ouch. I remember that one. How about something more recent? Got anything more recent? Thanks for doing this. It really just helped me sleep.
1:40 p.m. King is joined by Haman in the throne room. 1:45. Haman leaves to get queen. 1:47. Chef arrives with wedding cake. 1:50. King stands up to eat wedding cake.
I like this one. Excitement. Drama.
1:51. The king's life is saved by the guard Mordecai. 1:52.
Wait a minute. Did you say Mordecai saved my life? He's that tall, skinny guy with the mustache, right?
Yep.
Did we ever do anything to thank him?
Nope.
That's a shame. Maybe I should give him a card or something, you know, to give him my appreciation. I wish I was more creative with things like that. Come in.
Your Highness, I have the most urgent request. I was wondering if you could...
Wait a minute there, Haman. I need a little creative advice.
Okay. What is it?
There's this really great guy that I want to thank, you know, to show my appreciation. Have any ideas?
Oh, King, I'm flattered.
I was thinking of a card or something.
Oh, no. Cards are nice, but this sounds like a very special guy.
Yeah.
This sounds like the kind of guy that deserves a parade.
Parade, huh?
Yeah, I think this guy should be dressed in royal robes and march through the city on your horse. And maybe you should even let him wear one of your crowns.
I guess he's pretty special.
Oh, and one more thing. One of your most noble princes should lead this man through the streets proclaiming he's a really neat guy. The king really likes him. His bravery has rugged good looks, too.
See, you're the creative one around here. What would I do without you?
Oh, you know.
All those things you mentioned, do them for the great guard Mordecai, the man who saved my life from the falling piano. And you, be the one to go with him on that parade. Lucky thing you stopped by. Now, what was it you wanted to ask me? You know, you should probably ask me tomorrow morning. I'm getting kind of sleepy right now.
They say pride comes before a fall. Looks like nobody told that to Haman.
But if Mordecai, Esther, and their whole family were going to be saved, Esther's got to come through, and she's only got one more chance.
The real reason I invited you both here again tonight was to...
Esther, you never need to be afraid to do what's right.
Your Highness, someone is plotting against my family. Tomorrow, my people and I will be banished to the island of perpetual tickling.
Banish my queen. Who would dare?
It's Haman. What? I don't know what she's talking about. She's crazy.
Can you prove this charge?
It's true.
Hey, that's Mordecai. I just gave him a parade.
Mordecai is my cousin. His family is my family.
You had me banish the man who saved my life from the falling piano and my own queen? For your punishment, Haman, you will be sent to the island of perpetual tickling along with anyone else who dares to scheme against my Queenie Pooh and her family.
Take this off. Take this off. Looks like Haman got what was coming to him, and then some. Oh, see, Mordecai? This is my favorite part. He got Haman's old job, number 2 guy in the whole kingdom. Not bad.
And Esther, what a gal. She showed more courage than 10 kings and saved her people. No, she wasn't born for greatness. She didn't go to school for it. She learned that sometimes God has plans so big that only He can see them. And all she had to do was believe. Yep, she was a regular kid, just like you and me.
Didn't they do a great job? for your just for your information, out in the front lobby, we have bouquets available for sale. We have flowers bouquets for $5 and candy bouquets for $6. We also have treasure bags of candy for $3. And we are getting ready to have about a 10-minute intermission before our main performance of Aladdin, done by our secondary students. Also, for your information, restrooms are outside on the right-hand side, and there is a table of artwork that is done by some of our ENAACT students, so take a moment to look at them. So thank you, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes.